Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been a wild day today with news of Mark Andrews, with news of Joe Burrow. Very disappointing. It hurts a lot and it affects a lot of things, not only in the NFL, but what we do, right? Fantasy football. So, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, I mean, that whole offense, everything, it just sucks. I mean, super flex leagues, Joe Burrow, it sucks. There's been so many injuries, so many people have gone down, so many quarterbacks have gone down this season. It's like they're the new running backs. It's absolutely crazy, and it sucks. So I'm trying to buy, right? I'm trying to buy Jamar Chase anywhere I can in Dynasty. Marty, what up, Marty? Did I send you a trade? I think I sent you a trade. Mary in the building. What's up, Mary? Appreciate you guys. But yeah, man, it's guys, it sucks. It sucks. And he just came back, right? He just started getting hot. And then Gus Bus, bro. People keep trying to tell me that, you need running backs to win, in Dynasty. Now, when you're talking like redraft, most of redraft leagues are a little are shallower, so it's nice to have some running backs or a running back. But I mean, I get by just fine with the Gus Edwards of the worlds. I have him in a ton of places, so But yeah, I've been trying to get Chase everywhere that I can. Um, yeah, man. Even Burrow, I've been trying to get Burrow too. I've been trying to get Burrow too. So I've got Kyler in one league. I'm trying to see if I can ship him off for Burrow. But yeah, man, trying to get him everything. You sent me something? I don't know. I might have. It might not even be you. It might be another Marty. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm sending out some. A Chain taking my T spot. Got a drop. Got a drop? What do you got a drop? I don't know about drop. Um, I guess maybe if you've got better options, like I get it. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a big downgrade. So yeah, I'm fine with A Chan, of course. At least you got somebody. Yeah, Diaz. You gotta try and get Chase everywhere. Try and get him. But yeah, in in redraft it sucks. I mean, it's bad. It's bad as any of the Bengals that you had. I mean, I've got leagues where, I had Joe Burrow, especially in 2 quarterback leagues. It started off shit. T. Higgins, same thing. Guy's been injured all damn year. Chase has been up and down and injured. I mean, it's just everything is horrible. Ruckus, what up, Ruckus? What's good, my man? Been sending Chase trades all day, left alone, not franchise. Yep. Yeah, man. Gotta get gotta get Chase if you can. Vite Queen in the building. What up? What's good, guys? But yeah, I mean, we done for the season. Why? Why? The fantasy gods have really hurt us, and there's just way too many of these guys getting injured right now. So, and I'm in like especially like one QB leagues where especially one QB dynasty leagues where you don't really have much room to carry like a backup quarterback. Like there's like I have Patrick Mahomes, and I didn't carry a quarterback for a while until I kind of had. So you kind of see that there's nobody on the waiver wire. Then it's like, all right, I got to start picking up a quarterback. But there's depending on your league, sometimes there's quarterbacks. So I'm in one league where I'm contending, and I have Joe Burrow and I have T Higgins. So Joe Burrow goes down, and I have fucking David Carr on my bench. So I'm like, oh fuck. So I go out and spend a third on Jameis Winston just in case. So just in case I got Jameis, so I got to roll with that right now because there's absolutely nobody on the waiver wire, and everybody's trying to tax on the QB. So it is what it is. But I got Gus in a bunch of leagues, so Gus has been absolutely killing it. I mean, Keaton Mitchell is good, but Gus is still going to be the guy. And I know I'm a little late tonight because I'm late because I've been sending out trades and like trying to negotiate with people here and had to concentrate for a little bit before I hopped on. Just traded for B Rob for Devonta Smith. Okay, I like that. I like that if you need a wide receiver for sure. Oh, you're trying to get rid of Chase. In Dynasty or redraft? In Dynasty, I'd probably just keep him. I mean, I don't really wanna get rid of him. He's gonna be fine going forward. In redraft, yeah, of course you wanna try and get rid of Chase, but who's gonna pay for Chase right now? That's the thing. So, traded Burrow, Javonte, Dubes, and my 25 first for Josh Allen, Hawkinson, and 100 fab. I didn't want my Andrews because he had Laporta. Top 3 contender. What running back should I target for Andrews? Yeah, I like that. So, yeah, I like the trade. You got Josh Allen and you got Hawkinson out of it, so I'm fine with that. What running back should I target for Andrews? It's a good question. Let's pull up, for Andrews. Well, who needs a tight end first off? You're gonna need right. That guy didn't want Andrew. So is there a specific team? Is there like a rebuilding team maybe that might want to give up you know, that might want to give up some kind of running back? I mean, if we're giving up Andrews, I mean, what is that? What is it going to cost to go get like an ETN? I mean, do you want to get? Are you trying to just pick up some assets, or are you trying to get like a hammer? Trying to get like a hammer running back? So ETN, Brees Hall. I mean, what's it gonna take to get one of those guys? Can you do Andrews plus to pull that off? But yeah, check out find a team to attack and then kinda, that's the best way to do it. Mm. Only have Connor and trash cans. Gus and Achan from one rebuilder or Andrews straight up for Kenneth Walker. Well, if you take Gus and Achan, like Gus is gonna be pretty safe for this year, right? And then you have Achan who could play for you this year, and also, you would hope that at least next year and the year after he's still playing. And Kenneth Walker, I mean, Kenneth Walker is good as well, but we've always got this fear with Charbonnet, this fear with the coaching staff, and playing the hot hand. So that's always worrisome as well. So do you just take the two? I'm okay with taking the two. I'm okay with taking Gus and Achan. So Mary, Achan or Gibbs flexing. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think, yeah. I mean, you hope Achan has some of these Gibbs games that Gibbs been having lately. I know Achan has gone off, a, a ton early on, but now like all those guys are healthy and in the Dolphins' backfield, so they've got all their guys healthy. I'm gonna go with Gibbs because I think he's just gonna get more touches. He's just as electric. So give me Gibbs until we see what's happening with Achan. Let's go Gibbs, Mary. Yep, I have situation in a single QB. All of a sudden, only like two starters on the waivers. I had to get one. I thought it's wild. Yeah, bro. I had to pick up Danny DeVito or whatever the fuck his name is. It's been bad. There's Hammer in the building. What's up, Hammer? Hammer, you hopping on? Tell the wife you'll be right back. Redraft. Okay, yeah, redraft is going to be tough to get rid of Chase because nobody really wants to pay for him at this point. So Chase, Kyler, and Connor for Keenan Allen, Jacobs, and Dak. Chase, Kyler, and Connor. I mean, I like it, but Kyler and Dak is kind of a wash. Maybe you like Kyler a little bit more, because of the rushing upside, but you'd rather have Jacobs than Connor, and you'd rather have Keenan Allen than Jamar Chase right now, right? So I don't know if that team is going to want to do that. I'd send it out because I'll take that side of it. Send it out. See what happens. Key info, I forgot. I have Charbonnet already. Oh, okay. Okay, you have Charbs already. So, I mean, that makes it a little bit more interesting. I think you if you can get Achane, like, you can get a haul for Achane. Like, how does your league view, that running back position? Because if you can get Achane and then flip Achane, like, I'm good with that too. Like, you can do a little tear down from Achane, depending on your league, right? I mean, DeVito, whatever. I said Dan, right? It sounded so right. It sounded so right. And then I was like, "Wait a second, that can't be right. That sounds too right." And I don't fucking know this guy's name. All I know it was whatever his name is, DeVito. Tommy. All right, Tommy. Mm. Ooh, y'all are funny. It's a zesty pick, Hammer. Yeah, Hammer's a little where how is that a young Hammer? I can't really tell. Hammer said he's too distraught to get on tonight because of Burrow. Don't be a bitch, Hammer. If she said no, just say she said no. It's all right, bro. I'll be locked and loaded tomorrow night. Yeah, 2015 pick, Hammer said. Okay. 2015. But all right, yeah. What start sits you guys got? What's going on with you guys? What kind of lineup what kind of lineups are we looking at? I'm suffering. Like I'm just getting hit everywhere right now. Like I can't have any luck in the subscriber league. I can't. I mean, in this other 2 QB redraft league, Burrow just killed me. It's just so bad. These are 2 rebuilders. They have these players on the block. Okay, I haven't sent them anything. Deadline is week 14, so I'm thinking of waiting as long as possible. Okay, I'm okay with that. Both would benefit to having Andrews next year. Okay. So yeah. I mean, I'm one I don't like buying running backs, but if you can buy him for Andrews and then somehow try and flip Achane because people love him. So I'm gonna say JSN or Deontay. Deontay's got the Browns. Deontay's got the Browns, and then where's JSN at? The Rams. Mhm. I mean, you want to just say Deontay. Kenny Pickett is so bad. It should be Deontay. It shouldn't be a question. But after last game, it is, and now they're going against Cleveland. I mean, what's going to happen here? We expect Deontay to bounce back. Like I'll take Deontay for the targets, but it's close and it shouldn't be. And he's got the injury too, don't he? He's got the thumb. Oh, he says he's good to go. So we practice full on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I'm not worried about the thumb then. Yeah, Mary said that Deontay the thumb, half the hand, don't want. Yeah. So if you're afraid of that, then go with JSN. But I think I'm gonna roll with Deontay. Hitting my stride in the sub league. Hope Watson injury doesn't screw Amari. Too bad. Just traded for him. Ah, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. But to be fair, he was still like targeted a lot, even when Watson was out. Like he was still getting good targets. He only had like what one game against Arizona. He had only 5 targets, but he had 139 and a tutty in that game. So they're still trying to get him the ball at least. Hopefully DTR doesn't fuck around and he at least keeps Amari relevant a little bit. I've got Amari in a dynasty league as well. The same league that fucking what's his name I had in. The same league I had Burrow in who just went down. I have Amari in that league. One of my veteran guys to try and win it. And yeah, man. Amari was doing well, really well. He was. He was. Diaz said he was depressed last night. This team was an orphan that took over Burrow rookie season. He was IR already and had nothing. Spent 2 years grinding. Team was top 10, averaging 180 a week stacked. Yeah, it just sucks. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Lose Burrow, Andrews, and Chase production destroyed in 1 quarter. Oh my goodness. So you have Burrow, Andrews, and Chase. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Hammer has Burrow and Chase in one of our home dynasties, and he has no backup quarterback. It's a 1 QB league, and I have Baker Mayfield, and, he wants Baker Mayfield. But we're kinda both we're in the race, right? I think we both have the same record, and it's like we're fighting for the playoff spot right now, so I don't wanna give him up. I don't wanna give him up, so Hammer, you still there? He doesn't really have anything I love, and it is 1 QB, so, I don't know. I need a running back really, but I'll take Jaden Reed. I got no receivers this week. T. Higgins, is another big hit. I have him in this league. It just hurts. Most of my redraft teams are good except for one because in the 2 QB with Burrow going down, that's just I can't overcome that because I got Mac Jones as my 3rd QB, and I ain't comfortable with that, so I'm ain't comfortable with that. Right. What else is happening here? Rumor has it Mac gonna be the 3rd string. Is that right? I didn't hear, like, if Bill Belichick said anything. I know he didn't commit to anything, but, I mean, that was a horrible interception, that Zappy threw, so I don't know if they got faith in him either. Yeah, I like Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed was a guy that in the offseason, I was saying is probably gonna be the wide receiver 1 on the Green Bay Packers. 'Cause I never liked Christian Watson, and Jaden Reed is that slot guy. He's a good route runner. He grades well on reception perception, really well on reception perception, and man coverage is like 76, and his zone coverage is like 70 something as well, which is not great, but it's still really good. So he's turning out to be a pretty good wide receiver. I like him as a good buy low in Dynasty as well. But yeah, I like Jaden Reed. But the Vikings, where we at? We've got Denver this week, so we gotta come away with this win. I don't know if Justin Jefferson's gonna play. I don't think so. I think we talked about it last week that with the Vikings being 6-4 and us being like, in the playoff race right now, we don't have to rush him back. Like we can give him some extra rest if we want to. Let him come back, like, fully 100%. No need to rush him back, so and then we've got the bye, I think, in 2 weeks as well, so it's a possibility maybe he sits till after the bye. We'll see what happens. Traded Garrett and Schultz for Cup. Win? Mhm. Yeah, I'll take it. If you needed a wide receiver and you have another tight end, for sure. I'll take Cup. Have that upside. What's up, Caddy? But is Hawkinson better with Dobbs right now? Like, is Hawkinson better with Dobbs? Hawkinson's killing it right now. And then Madison, we don't even know if Madison's playing also, so Ty Chandler is gonna be a guy to take a look at. Ty Chandler could be getting some of the work, the majority of the work for the Vikings, right? No Cam Akers. There it is, Marty. If the Vikings beat Denver and Chicago, they have 96% playoff odds going into the bye. That's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, they're not great teams also. So, can we spare it? Like, we've got Jordan Addison, we've got TJ Hawkinson. Can we just let JJ rest another 3 weeks? Because he'll have those 2 weeks plus the bye. Another 3 weeks, like, he'll be solid and ready. Now, for fantasy-wise, that sucks. But in real life, I mean, that's a legit thing that they might actually do. That was an 8 team. Yeah, caddy, especially because it's 8 team, you want the absolute most upside that you can get for the 8 team. Dobbs loves his tight end. Yeah, he does. We saw that. We saw that in Arizona, and plus Hawkinson is a, focal point regardless to begin with, so he has been, but it seems new QB seems to favor tight ends. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Looking pretty good at 8-2. That's what I'm talking about, Caddy. Nice, nice. Trying to find any kind of upgrades for the playoffs. Yeah, of course. As always, that's what you should be doing. Mary said Madison blew his shot. Yeah, I mean Madison's okay. But we knew that he never had the workload before, right? We saw that like with Tony Pollard as well. Tony Pollard never had the workload before, and now all of a sudden now he gets the workload and he's just not as efficient. That's what happens. The more work that you get, that you're not going to be as efficient. I mean, you're not going to be as fresh. You're not going to be that change of pace kind of back. Now you've got to know. I don't want to say know a lot more because you'll have to know that anyway, but you have to do a lot more now. Now you're out there on all of the downs. You have to pick up, all the different blitzes. You gotta pass protect. It's a more toll on the body than you just coming in after, Ezekiel Elliott or after, Dalvin Cook is taking most of the work from the defense. So, yeah. I mean, Madison was always a kinda mid-ish, low-end RB2. So as long as you went into the season and drafted him that way, then you were fine, as long as you didn't pay up. Traded mid-first and Aaron Jones for Howell when I lost Watson. Tried that, Steve. Ah, man. That is a mid-first and Aaron Jones for Howell. I mean, if you gotta go all in, then you gotta do what you gotta do. I guess so. Could be worse. But to be fair, the story's not over for Howell. We don't know what's gonna happen with that. So this could be you might be buying a little high at the moment, but that could be what he's gonna cost eventually, especially if they want if they wind up keeping him, he's probably most likely gonna be there next year, and then we'll see what happens from there. I think he's pretty safe for next year. Diaz said, "When Dynasty Life is streaming, I cut my other content. Hit the like, y'all. Appreciate you, Diaz. Appreciate you. Smash that like for me, guys. Appreciate everybody out there. Throw your questions in the chat for me." Caddy said, "12 man, 5-5." Okay, Caddy. What's the standings look like? And that's your 5-5. Like, where are you? Traded Diggs for Hall, Cup, and Logan Thomas. Traded Diggs for Hall, Cup, and Logan Thomas. Andrews went down from me. My wide receiver 2 is Waddle. Okay. So you got Cup, you got Brees, and you got Logan Thomas just for Diggs. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Give me the running back. Give me Cup. I like that. Logan Thomas, I'll take it. That's fine. Wide receiver 2 is Waddle. So what's the rest of the team look like, Caddy? Are you in a better position now? Did that work out for you? Because I like it. You get Cup and Brees, and then you got Logan Thomas thrown in there somehow. It's a good job, Caddy. I like it. You're in 6th place. Okay. So you battling, man. Keep battling. Yes, a team was too good to run without a QB. That's a 1-year wonder. Yeah, had depth at RB and have 2 other early firsts. So yeah, if you got 2 other early firsts and That's expendable for you. You might as well go for it. This league is stingy because of the QB horde. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And at least it was Howell. Like, so at least he's safe for this year. He's most likely safe for next year. And he could be safe, even after that. So Rams should go for Howell. Stafford can only get older. Yeah, I don't think they will. I mean, I don't think Washington is giving him up unless they're in a position where they can draft a top QB and there's like new coaching, new regime comes in and they just don't like Howell and they want to get rid of him and take one of the top QBs. I don't think they're going to do that. So the Rams, unfortunately, going to have to suffer. Stafford he could probably still play a few more years. We'll see. I mean, I'm not counting on it, but Vikings versus Bengals got a lot easier now. Jake Browning revenge game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That helps us. I like it. That's good thinking. That's good thinking. Empire League. Okay. I'm not in any Empire Leagues. I have not tried that yet. I've heard about it, but I've never actually tried it. A Jeezy, what's up, A Jeezy? What do you think about playing Kyler over Herbert when I have Keenan? I feel like Keenan will get his in PPR, but I feel like Eckler are going to have a big game. Green Bay sucks versus the run. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, Kyler played a lot better than I thought he was gonna play. I mean, I didn't want to have too much expectations because his first game back, he hasn't played in so long, but he actually looked pretty good and he was decent. He gave us good fantasy points for his first game back. So we've got Herbert. Where's Herbert at? Where is he at? Am I blind here? Playing Kyler over Herbert. So the Green Bay, I mean, Kyler. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Kyler's playing the Texans. I mean, you can go with Kyler. You go with Kyler if you want. You go with Kyler. I ain't mad at it. Get the little rushing upside that you can get out of it. Looking for a trade is Mahomes QB1. Looking to trade for. You're looking to trade for Mahomes? I mean, he's not QB1, but you've got Kyler and Tua. Is it a 2 QB? Is it a super flex, Mary? Or is it just a redraft league or a 1 QB league? If it's 1 QB, then I'm just fine. I'm fine with Kyler and Tua. I wouldn't go and trade for Mahomes. Caddy said team is Josh Allen, Brees, JT, Cup, Waddle, Logan, Collins, benches, Gibbs, Connor, Javante, Goffstein. Yeah, that's a good team, Caddy. It's a good team. I mean, I think I'd play Gibbs over Collins though. That's a close one. Can you trade those guys and tier up to somebody better? I mean, you've got Connor still, you've got Javante still, you got Stevenson. Can you somehow make a trade there? No super. Okay, so if it's not super flex, then I don't want to make the jump to Mahomes if I've got Kyler or Tua. So I just keep those guys. B Rob or Singletary. We're going B Rob. We'll go B Rob there. TH, what's up, TH? Would you trade Ramondre and Tank Dell for Kyron? half PPR. Ramondre and Tank Dell for Kyron. Probably not. I mean, Kyron was really good early. He scored a bunch of touchdowns. But I don't know. Does he just get full reins again? I mean, Henderson is still there. I think he'll get the majority of the carries, but I mean, Henderson's a big dude. Is there someone else maybe that you can target? If those guys are expendable to you and you like Kyron more, then yeah, I'm fine with it. As long as you got other wide receivers, you're not relying on Tank Dell. He's expendable for wide receiver, probably. Yeah, I would aim for a wide receiver. Yeah, for sure. See if you can fill that flex with a wide receiver. I don't like that league because people be making dumb trades. Like if I buy you a McDonald's, you'll trade me CD Lamb. That can't be real, Caddy. Get out of that league if that's true. That's called collusion. Mm. But yeah, Vikes got to do their thing. Steelers, Browns. I mean, no Deshaun Watson. Kenny Pickett better step his shit up. Get the ball to Deontay. Don't play around. I think Fryermuth is coming back this game as well. Where's he at? He's listed as questionable. On track to play after closing out the week, back-to-back full practices. So they haven't activated him yet, but it looks like he's on track to play. What that means for this offense, we'll see. And then with the Browns, I mean, how is that offense gonna look now? Hopefully, it's not that bad for Amari Cooper. Yeah, real shit, Caddy. First place guy is legit, but the one in second and third should not be there. Can't be playing in those leagues with those people, Caddy. Bears and Lions. We need the Bears to beat the Lions. Honestly, did we get the upset? Fields is coming back, right? We will play in week 11, so Fields is back, and Fields is still a good fantasy quarterback. So I know, like especially in Dynasty, where like every week things change, like it's so redrafty almost, like during the season, and we have just that short sight on Justin Fields, and a lot of people got off of him, and now he's back and ready to play, and now everybody wants to be all up on him. So he's gonna be good. He's gonna be fine. So super flex leagues, if you got Justin Fields, just plug him right in. What's going to happen in the future, we'll see. But at least for the rest of the season, he'll be playing. Good for DJ Moore as well. And then you got the Monty Gibbs situation, right? Apparently, Monty let Gibbs have that rushing touchdown. Is that going to continue? I don't know. But Monty is still the goal line guy. He was the guy that was supposed to be in that backfield and scoring that tutty. So let Gibbs have it. Amon-Ra's still gonna do his thing, of course. A Lions L would be huge. That's what we need. We need a Lions L. We have to get a Lions L. So we need the Bears to do something. We need Fields to run all over them. We need something. Last game of the season to decide the division. Hopefully, man. Dude, that's Chase, ETN, Kamara, CD, Chase, Jettas, Achan, Laporta. Well, he just got screwed with Chase a little bit with Burrow going down. Jefferson's been down. Achan was hurt. He's got Laporta. I mean, you could beat him, Caddy. You could beat him. Deshaun and Mac Jones for Fields. I'm contending. He's tanking. Same Empire League where I just acquired future Hall of Famer Sam Howell. But now we're getting rid of Deshaun and Mac Jones for Fields. Uh, man, Deshaun has stooped that low now. So bad. It's so bad. But yeah, I'll take Fields if you're contending and if you don't want to tank, then yeah, give me Fields. Give Fields. Future Hall of Famer. Imagine that turns out to be true. Start Ingram over Kincaid. Josh is playing sketchy. I mean, Golf might be playing sketchy, but it hasn't stopped Kincaid from producing fantasy points. So 8 targets, 7 targets, 11 targets, 6 targets. He's got 2 touchdowns in the last 4 games. He's got 10, 15, 20, 28 catches in the last 4 games. So no, I'm not playing Ingram over Kincaid. Ingram, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't even scored a touchdown all season. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Nah, Fields is not that high. Fields is not that high. But it's a tax overpay for some if you wanna contend, then you gotta pay it. And the Empire, if I'm not mistaken, Diaz, correct me if I'm wrong, the Empire you have to win 2 years in a row and then the league ends or something like that? So you can play for a little bit shorter term if you really think you got the shot. Watson got his contract, he gonna play, I know. I got Watson in a few leagues, and I'm not contending, luckily, but yeah, it hurts. Fields' future is in question. I think he's safe for next year. He'll get a chance next year somewhere, but next year is the year that he has to prove something or else he's toast. We'll see what happens in the offseason. I have Lamar QB1, so this would be my QB room. Lamar, Fields, and Howell. All right. And you had Mac Jones. Mac Jones almost like doesn't even count. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen with Mac Jones. So you got Deshaun. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the shot on that. Ingram is due. Ingram is due, but he's been due, and I'm not waiting for it. I'm playing Kincaid. Playing Kincaid. Jeezy said Gibbs and Monty or Gibbs and Swift or Monty revenge game and Swift in PPR. Let me check on Swift because he's been a little bit at least it's been a little quiet lately. Yeah, it's been a little quiet lately with Swift. It's been very quiet lately with Swift. Give me where's Gibbs at? Might be Monty and Gibbs here. Who are they playing? Yeah, they're playing Chicago. Give me Monty and Gibbs. Take them both. Yeah, I'm guessing it's start to Marty. Diaz said Empire's 2 years in a row. Wins the accruing big money pot. Once you win one ship, you can only trade for draft capital. Oh shit. Okay. That's crazy. Mm. Eagles pound the rock with Penny, please. Oh man. I know it's crazy. A lot of people were on Penny in the offseason because we thought he was going to be like that early down guy. including myself, where I drafted him in a ton of places. You could draft him in so late in dynasty startups that were early on. Coach Prime getting that ass kicked right now, is he? I haven't even been paying attention to it. Richard, need a new tight end because Andrews is out. Just offered Kirk for Ferguson. No serviceable tight end available. Well, what's your wide receiver room look like right now? You know, have you been playing Kirk every week? Is he just a bench piece, or are you actually like relying on him? It's not horrible. I don't hate it at all. But does that hurt you too much? Also, league resets and redesign startup draft once you become emperor. Okay. So then it just starts back up again. Likely available. Likely? What do you mean? Available where? But likely is going to be interesting. But he didn't do, what did he do? I mean, he didn't do nothing. He did nothing. Hopefully he gets more involved. You would hope that he just fills Mark Andrews' shoes, which we've kind of seen flashes of in the past, but I don't know if it's that simple for likely. Hopefully it is. He had 4 catches a couple games ago. Evans, Puka, and Keenan Allen. So you got Evans, Puka, and Keenan. Okay. So you're okay giving up Kirk. If you can spend cheaper, like I'd rather spend cheaper. Like if you can give up one of your bench guys for somebody cheaper maybe instead of Ferguson. Otherwise, I'm good with it. If that's the best you're gonna get. You say for Richard, likely available for Richard. Okay. Yeah, instead of making the trade, you can just pick up likely. Like who's on the waiver wire right now? Like I'd rather do that than go and trade for Ferguson, but if Kirk is on your bench and you're never gonna play him, like I guess, but I'd rather have the backup though too. So it is a good idea to just maybe pick up likely, right? This way, like Keenan Allen is a little bit older. If he goes down, at least you're good. Ingram actually Diaz Ingram was a name I was gonna throw out there as well, but like I don't know who else he can trade to even get Ingram. It still might cost him Kirk, so I'd rather just maybe take that little bit more upside of Ferguson with the tutties. But Ingram is getting work. Like right now, I think Ingram's actually higher than Ferguson, by like 4 fantasy points. Dia said, "Get Taysom for a third, or go to the Laporta, Kincaid, McBride, or tanking team with Hawk or Kelsey and offer Andrews and a sweetener to patch the tight end hole. Get Taysom for a third or go to the Laporta Kincaid tanking team with Hawk or Kelsey. Tanking team with Hawk or Kelsey and offer Andrews and a sweetener to patch the tight end hole. Mm. If I'm gonna give up Andrews, then yeah, I probably want Hawk. Any of those guys are fine, really. Porter, Kincaid, and McBride, are those on tanking teams as well? Like, do you have a choice here to make, or are those not on tanking teams? If you can move off of Andrews to get one of those top guys, then I'd rather do that than just trade for Taysom. I would take Taysom for the third if you're unable to somehow make a trade with any of these teams to get one of these tight ends. If you can't find something that works for one of those tight ends, then I'll go and spend the third on Taysom. But if you can get any of those guys, I'll take absolutely any of them. Sag, what's up, Sag? Sag in the building. Tight end's not hard to fill. Pick up Kohler is better than likely. It's QB. That's the motherfucker trying to patch up. Yep. Go after Ingram since people like Steve are less on him. I'm not that less on him. Like he's just okay. Like he's fine. He's fine. That's it. Otten or Henry, best available. I mean, Otten. I liked Otten. He's not that bad, but I know he ain't doing much at all. What is he? Tight end 20 right now. Yeah. So likely is not even on waivers. Is likely there? Ingram does give you solid production. He's going to give you consistent production every single week. Absolutely. I just don't like the cost of Ingram. I like like the trade I did, went to the tanking team that had Hawk and offered Andrews plus, but he didn't want Andrews. Okay, so he didn't want Andrews. Okay, so Hawkinson is out of the question, right? I don't know if you want. Do you want Kelsey? Porter, Kincaid, and McBride. Are those tanking teams or those are actually like winning teams? I'd love to just offer Andrews and a sweetener if that can happen. Likely is not there, Richard said. Okay. Well, I know they keep getting the TDs. I like Ingram. It's not that I don't like Ingram. I just don't like the price to pay for Ingram. I don't like to pay for the tight end if I don't have to. But I like Ingram. I mean, he went to Jacksonville after he had Butterfingers for the Giants, and now he's able to, stay good, stay healthy on a pretty good passing offense, and he's doing well. I mean, Ridley ain't doing jack. The whole Jacksonville offense is wrong. It's broken. Where are we at? Chargers, Packers. We need the Chargers to beat the Packers' ass too. Chargers about to take that dub. Hammer's gonna be tight, but Packers are done. They're gonna draft a QB. Now we'll see what happens, but, yeah, hopefully the Chargers could take that dub. Keenan Allen got the little AC sprain or AC joint sprain or whatever it is. Apparently, he's still gonna play, he's fine, so he'll be playing. Raiders, Dolphins. Dolphins should win that game, but we already had Laporta. Wanted the Javante and Dubs with Burrow in my first. He wanted Javante and Dubs with Burrow in my first. Packers are irrelevant. Packers are irrelevant. Hammer will fight me about it, but yeah, they're definitely. You're saying that's what he should do. Go to all the teams that have one of those 5 tight ends and see if they make that deal. Andrews plus for one of their tight ends. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Andrews plus for one of their top tight ends. Yeah, for sure, of course. I thought you were talking about. Yeah, I was so confused, Diaz. I thought you were talking. Never mind. Yeah, you are confusing me. I'm so confused right now. I thought you're making a trade. Like I'm trying to. I thought you were talking about your trade. I don't know, man. I was so confused. My bad, Diaz. It's hard to read them in chunks sometimes. Mary said Dolphins going high on points. Play him. Yeah, I'll take. I'm playing him for sure. I've got Waddle in a few leagues. Hopefully, he can have one of those bust out games again. You got Giants and Commanders. Sam Howell, he's been on fire. Giants just absolutely horrendous. DeVito at quarterback. Forgot his name already, but it's not Danny. Uh, Cowboys, Panthers. Dak, I mean, CD's going off. I don't know if you guys saw the little CD clip. It was like him on the sidelines, him, Dak, and a couple other guys, and they were saying that he needed one more catch. He needed 8 yards, and Dak was like, and they had took Dak out already at this point, and they were like, Dak was like, "Oh, I'm going back out there to try and get him that extra catch and that 8 yards." And Dak wound up not going out there, but he's like, "All right, they got you, they got you." So they wound up getting to CD. He got the 8 yards, and boom, got that record. But yeah, they should wipe the floor with the Panthers, but the Cowboys are the Cowboys, right? So Pollard just so bad, so bad. It's rough. Everybody thought Pollard was going to be this top 5 guy, and he still has, I guess, some time to turn it around. But the crazy thing is he's getting a ton of work. He's getting a ton of carries. He's getting a ton of the work, and it's just not working out right now. Oh, you're on the delay. I was trying to give dude the idea since he had Andrews and was asking for help on what to do. Just laid out what I did. Oh, I got you. I got you. I think he was talking redraft, so I think that's why I was majorly confused. Yeah, I think he was talking redraft. That's why I was confused, Diaz. All right. Bryce Young, he better get his shit together quick. He got to get his shit together quick. They definitely need a wide receiver. Do y'all think T Higgins is a real possibility to go to a team like the Panthers and be that number 1 guy? That be would that be something realistic? Or the Giants? I mean, they don't have a QB, so I hope he doesn't go to the Giants. Where can T Higgins actually go? that would be ideal. I mean, the Chargers, I mean, they do have Mike Williams. They've got Keenan Allen still, but he's getting old. Mike Williams can't stay healthy. Browns, Broncos. Let me know. Where do y'all think is a good team for T? Trying to go down the list here. Jaguars. If they don't re-sign Ridley. I feel like the Cardinals, like the Texans, those could be possibilities. The Bills, Chargers, Sag said, okay. Are the NFL trade deadlines still live? NFL trade deadline? No, NFL trade deadline is done at this point. What's up with Brado in the sub league? I'm trying to hand him all my players to help him win. Left in red. No idea. No idea. Don't know him personally, so I don't know. Diaz said T to the Titans. No, 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 no. That's not happening. He's not going to the Titans. There's no way. That would suck. That would be bad. I'm not letting that happen. Not that's anything I can do, but that would suck. I would hope that because he gets to choose where he goes, that he would pick somewhere that would be really good. I mean, Josh Allen, I mean, the Bills maybe. I don't know if they want to pay for a wide receiver. The Chiefs, right? Chiefs would be a good spot too. He doesn't want Crush Orange. I mean, even if he stayed with the Bengals, I'd be good with that too. Mary, I'd be good with that too, but I don't know if they're gonna want to pay him or be able to pay him, right? You still gotta have to pay Chase also. That's gonna be tough. But yeah, it's crazy how we're in week 11 right now. We're in week 11. We're more than halfway through the season. We've got a few weeks left. I mean, especially for fantasy, this is the home stretch that we're in right now. This is the home stretch. So T to the Falcons? No, 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 no. They signed Taysom Hill and trade for Zach Wilson. That's not happening. Philip, appreciate you, Philip. Appreciate the super chat, Philip. You the man. You the man. Shout out to Philip. T to the Falcons. There's no way. That would be some crazy Arthur Smith shit, but I don't think T is that dumb. That's not happening. Never. Never, never. All right, guys. I need some advice. In the home dynasty league, Hammer, I don't think Hammer's watching now. But Hammer needs a quarterback because Joe Burrow just went down. One QB. I got Baker Mayfield on my bench. I got Mahomes. No other QB. No other QB on my bench. Where's this league at? And he's got. Now the thing is, we're both competing here. So I think I'm in the 5th slot right now, and he's in the 6th slot right now. Like we got the same record. We're 5-5, but I've got the points. I've got him by like over 130 points or something like that. So I'm good on the points, but he needs a QB here. I mean, he doesn't really have anything where I mean, Jaden Reed would be the only real thing I would kind of look at here. Jaden Reed, Kittle, I mean Cooks, Adams, Najee, AJ Dillon on the bench. I could use a running back. Treylon Burks. I mean, I just don't want any of it. It's one QB. It's a 14 team, so even the picks, like I don't really care for it. I'd rather just hold out Baker and not let him have it. To the Steelers. If Deontay goes, I think he's still got time there, Deontay, right? He's not a free agent next year, so is he? I think so. Deontay. Yeah, he's got one more year, so he'll be a free agent in 2025. I don't know if that would be what's waiver available. The waivers available in this league, I mean, there's no hold on, that's not the right league. One second. Waivers in this league, there's nobody. There's nobody on waivers. I mean, Wolford, Malik Cunningham, I mean, Blaine Gabbert. There's there is no QBs for him to get. Absolutely none. Yeah, but he doesn't want to give me Reed. That's the problem. He doesn't want to give me Reed. I would take him, but he doesn't want to give him to me. Reed, I mean, he would be on my bench. He wouldn't be well, I'd probably have to start him this week, but I got St. Brown, Waddle, who I got? I got London, I got JSN. I got some good wide receivers that I probably wouldn't play him over, but he don't want to give me Jaden Reed, so yeah. Give me Jaden. I'm gonna send it to him. Now let's see if he does it. See if he does it. T to the Seahawks. No, come on, Diaz. Come on, Diaz. These are not good situations for T. Should I trade Dak and DJ Moore for Mike Evans, Metcalf, and Kyron Williams? I have Lamar and Ayuk on my team. Trade Dak, DJ Moore for Mike Evans, Metcalf, and Kyron Moore. I have Lamar and Ayuk. I mean, if you need the wide receivers, you're getting Evans, you're getting Metcalf, you're getting Kyron, you're only giving up DJ Moore, and you're giving up a QB. I mean, is it one QB? Is it one QB redraft? What do you think about giving Walker to get Puka? I'm okay with that. Give me Puka. Stafford's back. I mean, still a little risky because he's an older guy. Hopefully, he doesn't get hurt again. But yeah, as long as you've got some running backs, then yeah, do that. I'll take Puka. Diaz at T to the Patriots. Now that's a better one, Diaz. That's the best one you've said so far. It's the best one you've said so far. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. 1 second. All right. My bad. I do this every draft. Everyone always picks the best situation. I'm trying to prepare you for the worst situations with the most cap. I know. But it's just no, it can't be those situations. No. No way. No way. I refuse to believe. And the Patriots are interesting. But without a QB, I mean, what's happening with Mac? What's happening with Mac? But yeah, appreciate everybody in the chat there. Appreciate everybody coming to hang out. Throw any questions you guys have in the chat. I'll probably be here for another, I don't know, another few minutes or so. But yeah, throw everything in the chat. We've got tomorrow night, we'll be on at 10. Hammer will be in the building. So we will get on to more questions, talk about some things going into Sunday. And then we'll be on Sunday morning, of course, 11:30 Eastern. Well, we will talk about some prop bets. We will talk about some game bets. Hammer will do his thing with that. So make sure to tune in on Sunday as well. London, what's up, London? London in the building. Appreciate you. Aaron Jones or Josh Jacobs? Got to play Josh Jacobs, I think. Aaron Jones is getting more work too, but give me Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs has been good. Give me Jacobs. I gotta get back on my. I gotta get. Here we go. I got shit in my inbox. Would much rather keep Flowers. Well, all right. Somebody's inquiring about Ninjoku on one of my rebuilding teams. Yes, you're not getting Chase. You're not getting Chase. I don't care. I've decimated my team enough where if whatever happens, happens now, bro. Fuck it. 49ers? I don't know if I would like that. That's possible. I don't know if I would like that. Hoping Achan is good to go. Hopefully he is. Hopefully he is. We'll see what happens in this first game back. Do they just kind of put him right back in and give him those, 10 to 12 touches? We'll see. T to the Eagles. Okay. I don't think they've already got Devonta and AJ, so that's going to be tough. The Giants, I said before, yeah, the Giants is actually an interesting one. I think that's good. I know I need those points, Diaz, but I can't do it. Can't do it. Jets, Bills, 49ers, Bucks, Eagles, Chiefs. I mean, that's the game, right? Monday night, Eagles, Chiefs. And Mahomes has been a little bit disappointing this year. For his standards, he's been disappointing at least. Hasn't been what we expected, but to be fair, there's no wide receivers there that's worth anything right now, other than Kelsey, of course. So Ayuk, T, and Debo, yeah, that would be insane. But even Debo ain't getting enough work now. Add another guy in there, that'll be tough. I don't think they'd spend. I don't think they'd spend on T anyway, because Ayuk is a free agent actually, also. So right, isn't Ayuk or is it next year? Does he have one more year? It is one more year. Okay, Ayuk is 2025. So are they gonna pay him or not? Mahomes gonna bounce back second half. I hope so. I mean, he hasn't been horrible. He just hasn't been like amazing, you know. Like, he's not throwing 50 touchdowns this season, so disappointing. Oh, they're in Hawk for Pitts. I'll throw in Hawk. I'll throw in Hawk for Pitts. Oh, don't Diaz, don't do the don't do the Viking stuff. I can't I can't even fathom that right now. Just put it in my inbox and I'll look at it, but I don't know if I could just give up. I can't give up. I already got rid of JJ. I got rid of Garrett Wilson, and I'm already upset with that. So I need to keep Chase. I'm not. The Rams is interesting after Cup is gone, maybe, but yeah, appreciate everybody out there that came through. Throw any last questions in the chat, guys, because I'm about to get up out of here, and we'll be on again tomorrow night. Me and Hammer will be on, so it'll be the two of us, and then of course we'll be on Sunday morning. So it's just trash. You know, I have them, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna live or die with it, man. Just gonna live or die with it. Just going at this point, I'm gonna just live or die with it. Unless I'm getting like good compensation for it. Like I'm open to trading them, but it needed to be the right price. Otherwise, I'll just hold them. I know you're telling me, Diaz. You're telling me I'm falling right out the playoffs. It's exactly what's happening right now. Um, we'll see what happens this week and next. We'll see what happens. I'm in what, fifth right now? We got to get in the sixth slot. I'm still 2 games ahead. All right, so Brado, you, and Ballsack got to take some losses here. And you're playing Brado this week. And Ballsack's playing Irish Massive, and he's the one that's in 6 right now. So this is, yeah, good. We getting there. To Colts, maybe. Maybe. I have you first. I don't want you to win. I know you don't want me to win. I know you don't. I know you don't. I'm trying to hold it out. I'm trying to keep it together, and it's just everything is falling apart. I need everything to hit. If I could get in the playoffs and get hot, maybe. I mean, it's just not looking good right now. It's not looking good. This is so far the subscriber league has been like the absolute worst nightmare of like what can possibly go wrong. Everything has gone wrong that can possibly go wrong for this team. So, and this was the one team where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go win. I never go try to win basically the first year. I never do that. So this is the first time I tried to do that, and it has totally backfired. But that's why you don't do certain things. But you can do that when you have enough teams to do it. When you only have a few teams, then don't be taking those chances. Would you trade Baker? What's up, Jay? Would you trade Baker, Pickens for Ford, Jacoby, and a 25 second? Trade Baker and Pickens. You get Ford, you get Jacoby, and you get a 25 second. So you're giving up the QB here, giving up Pickens also. I don't know if I want to give up Pickens necessarily. You're getting the second for Ford. Are you rebuilding, Jay? What's your situation here? I'm the reason why JJ got hurt. I know everything was just horrible for this year on that in that league. It was Aaron Rodgers, it was J.K. Dobbins. I mean, it was JJ. Now it's Burrow with affecting Chase. I mean, yeah. What's your situation, Jay? Here, no, Pickens is not that guy. I never liked Pickens. I never liked Pickens, but people still do. So I'm trying to compete this year, not quite championship, but top 4. You're trying to compete, so you're trying to get Ford and Jacoby and a second. So it's basically Pickens for Jacoby and Ford, and then Baker for with the second. I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. I mean, it is a QB that you're giving up, so I'm good with it though. Not quite championship, but top four. I do like Jacoby. Like he's a good buy. He's a good buy low kind of guy. You get the second. You also get Ford. And you're only giving up Baker and Pickens. Let's do it, Jay. If you don't need Baker, then you do it. I know you're trying to give me points, man. I know. I'm not doing Chase. Trying to compete this year. Yeah, we did that. My bad. Cheat to the Bucks. I mean, with Evans not going to resign, I mean, I guess it's a possibility, but I wouldn't think that he would go to the Bucks. But you never know because crazy things happen, like DeAndre Hopkins going to the Titans. Cheat to the Chargers, big run. I actually like that. I'm not mad at that at all. What are they going to do with Mike Williams? Keenan Allen, QJ. I mean, obviously T would be the top dog. So only have Najee and Pierce at running back. Guy traded me is number one, but got hurt at QB. Yeah, so no, I'm fine. You get Ford. You get Ford with that too. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Najee and Pierce only. I mean, really what's bugging me? What's the Vikings going to do next year at quarterback? Are we going to just keep Dobbs? Like, do we just keep him? Depending how well he plays. Maybe we'll talk about that. Talk about that tomorrow, more in depth with Hammer. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. So I'll give y'all another minute or so to throw any last questions in the chat. Let me start declining these. Start declining these Diaz trades for Chase. Agala keeps trying to get Aaron Rodgers. I think Cousins come back on a cheaper 20 mil deal. Yeah, that was one of the things that I had mentioned. I think in our Kirk Cousins show that we did in that video. I think I posted that video separately also, so you can go and see that how to replace Kirk Cousins. Where I mentioned that it's possible he can come back next season on a cheaper contract because he's going to be coming back from injury. So that could help. That could help the Vikings if they wanted to. If they wanted to do that. Freddie, what's up, Freddie? We starting Achan or Singletary? Good matchup for Singletary. I worry about the snap count for Achan. Worry about the snap count for Achan as well, but we've seen that he doesn't need many snaps to do what he does. So I'm going to go with the upside. I'm going to go with the boom and give me Achan. I mean, Singletary is going to be probably a safer, like decent play, but yeah, give me Achan because all he needs is a few snaps anyway. He's one of those guys that I don't think is going to be getting 15 to 18 touches a game. I think he's more in like the 8 to 12 touch range. And we saw what happened last time he had 11 touches and got hurt. So I don't know how many touches they're going to give him, but we see that he doesn't need many. So we're going to go with Achan, Freddie. Yep, Dix. I have the worst lineups this week. Yeah, tell me about it. What you got? Adam Thielen, Rashard White, and Jalen Waddle. That's not that bad. I mean, are you asking me to choose between them or what? Is that the question? Armando, what's up, Armando? Appreciate you, man. Just lost Andrews and was dumb to not roster a backup. That's all right. You're not dumb to not roster a backup. All those guys are on the waivers. You would have been rostered one of those guys, so it's not a big deal. I don't typically hold the backup tight end because there's just not enough room. You don't have enough roster space. Who would you go for? I think I pulled up. Did I pull up Conklin? Was that Conklin I was looking at earlier? Tyler Conklin, the last 2 weeks, 6 catches for 66 yards and 7 catches for 70 yards. I mean, you could argue to pick up Tyler Conklin right now. I don't know what's happening the last few weeks, if the offense has changed, but he's looked really good the last 2 weeks. So I like Conklin. I like Baby Gronk as well. Baby Gronk Fryermuth, but that offense is just I don't know what to expect there. You still got Deontay, you still got Pickens. Auden has been good as well, but I think Conklin is pretty safe for now. Fryermuth gets end zone targets. That's the thing with Fryermuth. He's got that touchdown appeal. Great night, everyone. Yeah, appreciate you, Mary. Appreciate you. Awesome night. Come through tomorrow, Mary. See you tomorrow. No, just Adam Thielen versus Cowboys, Jalen Waddle versus Raiders, Rashard White versus 49ers. Yeah, you're fine. You're in good position. It's not that bad of a lineup, Cryptics. You good, man. Be growing stuff. What's good, brother? Need two between Pacheco, Ty Chandler if Madison is out, or Nico Collins. So we need two. I think we're for sure going to play Nico. And let me just, who are they playing? They're playing the Cardinals. So yeah, give me Nico for sure. And I'll probably still take we take Pacheco. I think we still take Pacheco. I don't think even if Madison is out, I don't know if we can rely on Ty Chandler. I think I'd rather just play Pacheco. So give me Pacheco and Collins. Be growing stuff. Parham. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody that came out tonight. Come through tomorrow. Smash that like for me, guys, if you haven't already. Smash that subscribe if you're new, if you enjoyed it. Enjoyed the content. Ask any last questions because about to get off this time. Don't like seeing a rejection notification, Steve. Yeah, I had to do it for right. I had to do it, man. I can't give up. I can't give up Chase, but I might do something else. I might come to you if you're trying to give up a couple guys. I might try and I might do something. I might do something. But all right, peace, y'all.